Hey guys, Silverlimey79 here. I thought I'd just try something a little bit different. This is probably mainly focused to South African coinage. I've got some rands here I want to discuss, and I've got a bit of a butte here on the right where my hand is. Basically, today's value of money, in particular the South African rand. Right, so I've got some banknotes in front of me here. I've got 80 rand in banknotes. That's probably the equivalent of, in foreign currency, €5, something like that, which is probably about $5.50, $6 or something like that for that amount there. You've got obviously got this 5 rand coin, lovely. Just going to go through a couple of bits. Obviously that's the new crest. Right, let's get down to brass taxes. So we got the 1 rand here, right? This is good for 1 rand in South Africa. Now, obviously, it's not made of any particular precious metal. However, it is worth 1 rand. That's probably the equivalent of about 6.5 euro cents and probably about 6 US cents. That will give you 6 US cents. Right, so there's probably got a good 18 US cents there, just in that little pile. Right, so I'm going to introduce you to this one here. This is the 1 rand that was minted in 1969. The fellow on the back is Dr. Dongus. I'm not going to go into too much detail who it is. The difference between this rand and this rand, obviously I'm sure you guys will probably know. Silver. Silver is in this 1 rand. Right, so the fineness of silver in this in the old 1 rand is 0.800. Fineness. Obviously this particular coin weighs 15 grams and 0.8 fineness of it is silver. This 1 rand is copper nickel. What's interesting about this 1 rand, and obviously back in the day this got you 1 rand, and probably in 69 it was probably on par with the US dollar, so it got you $1 back then. The difference in these two here is this is depreciated badly, pretty much consistently. So this 1 rand today will not get you the same amount for this old 1 rand here. But obviously the silver value in this coin is about 80 bucks, which is just lying there. In fact, 85 when I checked it this morning. So this old 1 rand coin, that probably people have got locked away or in old boxes, or you probably find them at old car boot sales or antique fairs. If you can get this coin for around 50 rand, you've automatically benefited from about 35 rands worth of silver that's in this coin. Now, I'm not saying you are going to find them. Obviously, you got to know where to find them. And that's the key. However, if you can get them for under the silver price, as I said, there's about $5.37 worth of silver in this particular 1 rand, and you're able to get them lower than that, then effectively you've gained in value. Now again, obviously because of the silver value, this old 1 rand is worth 85 of those new 1 rands, and I'm not talking collectible value. Obviously this has a collectible value to it, but the silver content in this 1 rand is equal to 85 new rands. Now if you think of this 1 rand here, what can you buy with 1 rand these days? What can you buy with 1 rand? I've been out of South Africa probably for about 3 years now, and you couldn't buy much for 1 rand. The occasional, maybe small packet of sweets, something like that, maybe 1 rand. What could you get with this new, or should I say with the silver 1 rand that is worth 85 euros? So we got 1 rand face value and 1 rand that is good for. Now obviously again the silver value protects the 1 rand in this, so it's worth 85. So what can you get for 85 bucks for this 1 rand? You could put maybe 4 or 5 litres of gas, 4 or 5 litres of fuel with this 1 rand in today's currency. You can probably go for a meal for 2 with this 1 rand. Down to McDonald's, something like that. You go out for a few drinks, you probably have maybe about 4 beers with this 1 rand. Could you go and have 4 beers with this 1 rand? Could you go to McDonald's? Could you go out and have a meal for 2 with this 1 rand? Could you buy any fuel with this 1 rand? Last time I checked, the fuel price was probably around 15 rand a litre. So you could even put 4 litres of fuel. You can put 4 litres of fuel in with this 1 rand and still have some money left to go and get yourself some lunch, versus this kind of chair. So the point I'm trying to say is, if you're not into, if you haven't got into silver yet, now's the time, gents and ladies. Silver's there. You just got to know where to look. Have a look in your car boots. Go out there to the antique fairs. If you can pick these old 1 rands up, you got to make sure they're silver now. The post 70s coins were pretty much nickel, unless they were in collector's sets. So you might get the occasional uncirculated or proof silver coin end up in circulation, but obviously this is not legal tender anymore. So again, you'll only find these in specific places. But if you can go out there and look for this stuff, it is literally worth it. And literally, you can obviously get the scrap silver in this. As I was saying there, it's 85 rands worth of scrap silver in these 1 rands. So basically, if you can pick them up, you find them, you can go and change them if you like, if you need cash. However, this money here, 20 bucks. What can you get for 20 bucks these days? I don't think you can get a McDonald's meal for 20 rand. This, you can take you and someone along with you for a meal, and that is the true power of silver. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoy that video. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of these as I go along. I might do some international. I'm thinking of maybe doing some international coins, getting them in, get the silver, the original silvers, and compare them. It could be something worth exploring. Let me know what you think. Hit the comment section. As I said, hit the like, subscribe. The channel launch is going to be next week, so get involved. There's going to be some giveaways, and I'm talking silver. There's going to be some of those gold banknotes. So again, I'm going to show you these quick. I'm going to be giving these away. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be posting probably another video in the next day or two. Thanks very much.